In my opinion, for the artist, right? It's about the doing. It's just about the creation, right? I know, because I've been in the game for a minute, and I know, and I've had so many foots in the water. Hey, I might dive in, do a record deal. Hey, let's go mainstream. Let's grow the audience. Really what it is they're offering a commodity exchange. We're gonna give you more fame, notoriety, your name, your value, your presence. You'll be able to monetize at a much higher level, probably 10x, maybe 20. Shit, maybe 100. You know, we can make you that. Without us, you're not gonna be that, right? And that's really the dream, and that's really the commodity exchange, if you think about it, is we're gonna take the lion's share of the income here on this music. We're gonna take 85, the common deal is 85% goes to the record label. The artist gets 15%, but we're gonna grow you and your presence so strong that the return on just your notoriety and just your brand is gonna make more than enough sense. Now that rings true for a tiny percent of artists who do record deals. And that's who they champion to the new kids they're trying to sign. Look what we did. Yep. Look at Post Malone, look at, all these. But really, the majority of artists, that doesn't happen, and really what ends up happening is you get shelved because it's a corporate game, right? Like these are publicly traded companies. They want market share. Hey, we got 75% of market share. This is why our valuation is this. It's going up and up and up. They want to gobble up the market share. They don't care personally about your record or your career going to the moon. They want the market. You know what I mean? So in regards to audience, like I'll tell you really, most of it is smoke and mirrors. I can say that like factually, right? Like they're paying people to boost the streams. I know there's stream farms. I've seen it. I've been in email exchanges where like, hey, we can offer you this. And because really what they're feeding into is it's the modern day marketing, right? It's just, it's the herd mentality. This has 8 billion. Ooh, do you see he's getting 75,000 likes on these videos and all these comments? Like, what am I missing out over here? You know, that song's got 1 billion streams, or I can't swipe through TikTok and not hear this song. What is this song? I should know about it. Ooh, I do like this. Yeah. Really, that's what they're feeding into, but it's kind of a big game of payola. You know what I mean? Like, if something's booming on TikTok, it's mainly because they spent a bunch of money paying influencers to use the records organically in their posts.
How much do you think they pay to make something go viral?
I mean, it ranges, right? Like, you could pay a bunch of money and your shit sucks and it's not gonna work. I'm not taking away from the artist, but the game really is like, that's really become the new commercial. That's become the new radio ad. That's become the new, like, it's essentially like, hey, anywhere from probably, it can range, but anywhere, the starting point for really getting some traction on TikTok is probably 50K. A song on the radio is a hit song because they put almost $1 million behind it. Getting all the fucking iHearts and everybody, conglomerates, and that's really the whole game, right? So when you realize that as the artist, like, for me, it's corny to fucking pay people to like my shit. I'm not interested in that. That's just lame. You know what I mean? Like, so I just started seeing what was actually happening. You asked the question earlier, I don't even think I got to the answer, but it's like, there was a time where I wanted more than anything to just be validated by a record deal. Say, hey, look, fuck you guys, you were wrong. You know what I mean? Or, hey, mom, like, look, I'm not an idiot. I went to Duke and I became a fucking white college rapper and it's working out. I got a record deal. Like, look, my song's on the radio. There was one time where I did a distro deal, not a record deal, but a distro deal, and this legend, Leor Cohen, who's a rap legend, just administrative legend in hip hop, fucked with me, came on board, ran one of my songs up. This was 2014. Like, I had a record working at radio, and I remember sitting in my car, like, waiting for it to come on in my local radio station. You know what I mean? Now I look back at that and I grimace. I'm just like, really all it was is just like, I'm paying people to play the music. Did it really, the dream, like the way you have it is like, oh, you make such a great song that everyone hears it. Where that's really not, that's just making a great song is your artist's duty. And going back to your main question here is like, It's what it has to be about if you want to be an artist for a long time and enjoy yourself. If you're attached to the results when they're not even in your control, you have to do a deal, or you have to have private capital, or you have to figure out how to really hustle, move and shake. Maybe you network your ass off and you know a bunch of TikTokers and they'll post it for you because they're your boy or whatever it is. But there's external factors that are out of your control completely in regards to having a hit. Hey, saying the regular guy, you know, whoever who's not really in the music game, wow, Mike made it, man. Like, I hear his song on the radio and like, wow, there's millions of followers now, and like, look how big he and popular he is, you know? That became less and less the goal as I started to see the realities of what was going on.